Well, thanks to my sweet wife, Father's Day was really good to me this year. I'm going to show you a couple of cool things I got from Park Tools and show you how to improve upon one of them. Hey guys, so today I want to share with you the cool gifts my wife Rhonda got me for Father's Day, this past Father's Day. And let's go ahead and take a look. So first of all, let me set this aside here. This one here is actually a work tray or a parts or tool tray for my Park Tool bike workstand. It's got some pretty good room in here to set, nuts and bolts and little fasteners of sorts. Some holes here for your screwdrivers or wrenches or whatever else you might want to put there. And seems to be pretty well built, pretty rigid plastic, and it's going to create a lot of extra room next to the bike when I'm working, so I don't have to make trips back and forth to the workbench. So I really like that. Came with some simple instructions, I guess. A little tray or a holder of some sort that sits on the side of the tray where you can put little bottles of, lubricants or spray cleaners or whatever else you need to fit there. And then the actual bracketry that holds it to the workstand. So yeah, really excited to get that on there and start putting that to good use. And then I also got the Park Tools T-handled Allen wrenches, which I've really wanted for some time, which are going to come in quite handy. Going to make working on the bike much nicer and much easier. But I did notice one thing right out of the gate, especially with the holder it comes with here, is that it's all in black, one black molded plastic, and it's really difficult to see the numbers on here to make it quick to get the wrenches in and out of the holder. So I'm going to show you a hack I learned that it's going to be quite helpful, I think. Also, the wrenches as well. They're all a molded blue plastic, which makes them also hard to see the number quickly. And you actually got to get up on it and look for each one individually as compared to just seeing the number and grabbing it real quick. So we're going to show you a hack on that as well. So now if you look at them up close, you can see each number very easily. But this is in bright light and again very close up. When it's further away in dimmer lighting, it makes it really difficult to see what number goes where, or what wrench goes to what number. So I'm going to show you a hack now on how to improve upon that and make it quite a bit easier to see what you're doing there. Now you're going to have to pick yourself up one of these silver Sharpies. I find that this color here really shows up best against the black background. Now because these numbers are actually raised up, it's going to make it kind of easy for you to highlight the upper surface of it with the silver pen. As long as you don't press down too hard or try to do it too quickly, it's pretty darn simple. Just make, light little strokes on the top edge of this number. Work your way around each number, nice and slow, nice and steady. And yeah, as easy as that, you now have a number that stands out very well. Very easy to identify it from a quick glance. And I don't see any reason why the Sharpie won't last for quite some time on this. If it does wear off, just go ahead and touch it up. It's again fairly easy to do this. Anybody can do this with a steady enough hand and a silver Sharpie. I'm going fairly quick here, and it looks pretty darn good to me. It's really that simple, and as you can see, it all looks very professional, very clean, easy to identify the numbers, and I think that's going to come in quite helpful when I need to grab a wrench real quick. The handles of the wrenches themselves were also difficult to read because they were all a solid molded blue plastic. So I used that same silver Sharpie, highlighted those numbers, and I think they turned out rather nice and very easy to read as well. So after glossing over the directions for this work tray, I was happy to see just how easy it is to assemble. There's nothing more than this bracket, the tray itself, a couple little retainer clips, and 2 Phillips screws to hold this whole thing together. And I gotta tell you, it makes me quite happy that I can have this thing together and working it within minutes rather than fumbling around for a half an hour or so. And the work stand I bought actually comes with the 2 holes for this bracket to fit right into, which makes it super simple. I heard that some of the other bike stands actually require an additional bracket of some sort to fix it to the stand. So this here, you just line up the 2 holes with 2 postal holes here and press it down. It's in. That's simple. The tray really is a good size. It seems like it's going to hold a lot of stuff. You know, you got room here on the side for your grease and chain lube. Got room up top here for some cutting dikes. You know, a screwdriver. Can fit, I don't know, 8 screwdrivers there. Shoot, it's even big enough to fit your RockShox shock pump or whatever brand you have, but it'll fit the whole shock pump up there, and there's room for much more. Thanks a lot for joining me today. I hope you liked my hack on how to highlight the numbers on the Park Tool wrench set there, and a quick little review of my Park Tools tray. I really appreciate you joining me every time, as always, and if you liked the video, please hit like. If you'd like to see some more of my videos, there's a playlist right over there. Thanks a lot for joining me. I hope you all have a great one. Thanks a lot.
Hacks, everybody's got one.